started, just a nice little warm up. Hey Allison, we'll start just jogging it out, marching it out. Nice and easy to begin with. And then we'll start to bring those knees just a little bit higher. Remember, you want to lift from the glutes and from the core here, so as high as you can get those knees is great. And then we'll take it into butt kickers, bringing those heels up behind the body. And then a nice wide step out with those legs, bending into your right knee, nice side lunge, bending into your left knee. And just take that a few more times, side to side. And then pick either leg, turn towards that leg, find your high lunge. Back leg is extended. Arms can be up or down, whatever works better for you. And then we'll pull that back foot in, fold over that front leg for your hamstring stretch. Let your head get heavy, shake it out if you need to. And then bend the knees, roll it up. We'll lunge to the other side. Back leg straight, front leg bent. And then pull that back leg in, hamstring stretch, your pyramid pose, folding the body over the leg. And then standing yourself up, drawing your right knee in, giving it a nice deep squeeze. And then left leg. And then we'll take that right foot to the left heel, so finding that external rotation in the hip. And then same thing, other side. Extending the arms out and just taking those legs into some kicks. Remembering you want to stay tall in your spine. We're just trying to find length in the back of the legs. And now we'll take that to a twist. So opposite hand to opposite foot, reaching out through the heel. And then ending up with just 10 simple sumo squats. Toes slightly out, heels in, dropping the hips, pushing to the heels, squeezing the glutes to come up. Nice and easy. And so the way the workout is set up today, we'll do 4 exercises. First exercise will always be cardio and timed. The next 3 exercises will be strength-based, rep-based. And we'll go through as much as we can, 1 minute of cardio, 20 reps, see where we are, and then we'll either move on to core and legs, or we'll repeat for 45 seconds time movement and 15 or 16 reps for the rep base. You've got 2 more squats here, nice and deep. All right, shake it on out, adjust your clothes, grab your water if you need to. This is where your mat might come in handy. We'll take it to our inchworms and our shoulder taps. So coming to the back of your mat, walking yourself out to plank, shoulder tap, walking yourself back up, standing tall, okay? 1 minute on the clock, time starts now. So really finding that strength and that speed as you move yourself up and down, trying to stay really stable through the glutes, really stable through the hips and the core, particularly as you shoulder tap. And with these repetitive movements, if you want to add a little extra flair, you can. Like if you wanted to add a leg lift, say, or you wanted to add a push-up, you can. We will be doing push-ups later in this exercise, but if you want to get it in now, you can too. Long back, strong core, taking you from that upright position to that horizontal position. Next move will be on the mat, and you'll need your weights. So just to prepare you for that, we've got about 10 more seconds of these inchworms though, so keeping it strong. And then the next time you come down into that plank, take your shoulder taps, and then drop to your knees and come onto your back. Grab your weights or your cans or whatever you're using. Skull crushers into glute presses. So we'll bend those elbows as we lift the hips, and we'll drop the hips and straighten the arms. Here we go, 20 reps. Bend and lift. Straighten and lower. Remember, you want to keep your elbows over your shoulders. elbows over the shoulders. You're just moving from the elbow to the wrist. You're keeping everything really strong. Exhale with that lift and that bend. Glutes nice and tight, belly nice and strong. You've got 5 more. And let it go. Next move, side plank with a twist and a dip. So pick a side. It doesn't matter which side you start on. You could be on your hand or on your elbow. Top arm will thread under the bottom ribs, come back up, and then hip down and up. And we'll do this 10 times, both moves, and then go to the other side. So set up your specific side plank that you want. Remember, you could always have that bottom knee down. And here we go. Twist. Finish the twist fully, and then find that dip. You can let your eyes follow your hand, particularly for the twist. Keeping that breath going, feeling that side body, feeling that bottom arm, shoulder. Really pushing out through those feet. So your legs are engaged, even though this isn't a leg exercise specifically. Three more to go, and then second side, you got this. Last round. Whew. Okay, set up for your other side. Elbow or hand. Here we go. Twist and dip. I will say that forearm side plank is definitely more supported. I have an injury in this elbow, so it doesn't feel good for me to do side plank on my elbow here. Keeping those hips nice and strong, keeping that belly nice and strong. One more strength move, and then we've got our core work. Last 3 reps here. You can do this. And if like you start to feel like you're gonna fall and tip over, slow it down if you need to. Finishing up that last one. Okay, renegade row. Grab those weights. We'll just be taking the row. We won't straighten the arm. So alternating renegade row from plank. Remembering the mod is knees down, but butt isn't back. Hips are down and forward. Core is really, really tight. Find the plank that you want. 20 total, 10 on each arm. Here we go for 20. Lifting that elbow right up, right by the body. Use that exhale when you lift your hand off the mat. Belly really tight. 5 more to go. And stop. Take a moment if you need to stretch it out. Next cardio move here. We've got lateral plyo jumps, which is basically hopping from side to side. So if your floor happens to have a line, you can use that. If, like me, you don't have a line running down your floor, you're going to imagine that, and you're hopping over. If you're not hopping today, you're stepping and staying in kind of a squat, a bent over row position. 1 minute starts now. You're trying to move fast. Your arms can do whatever you want. Everybody's knees and toes face forward, and your feet are hips distance or narrower. Or getting that heart rate up here. And if your body is starting to feel kind of like lead, where can you find the lightness? Maybe you push more off of your feet to find a little bit of air time. Breath is strong. Finishing up that Thursday. Getting that adrenaline flowing. We're almost there. About 20 more seconds. You've got this. Finding that hop, finding that step for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Strength move next. Grabbing those weights. Trying this next move with your weights. Starting with the right leg, we'll cross the right leg over the left leg, coming into a plie squat, a curtsy lunge. Arms will be forward. We'll twist away from that front leg, back to center. So we step, twist, come back. If the weights are too much, don't use the weights. 10 reps each side. Here we go. Step, twist, center, back. The idea is that your back foot stays steady. You lift the heel to cross the other leg in front, but you don't move the foot. Keeping the ball of the foot really grounded. Working the core, the legs, and the arms. 5 more to go. Can you get lower in your curtsy lunge? Can you relax your shoulders a little bit more down your back? Last one here. And shake it out. Other side. Arms forward. Step over. Twist. Center. Back. That was our practice. Here we go for 10. Keeping those arms reaching out. Going low into that curtsy lunge. It's a bit of a balance challenge too, to find that stability. Core tight. You got this. Try not to let your arms drop. 5 more. Last 2. And last one. All right. Keep those weights. If you didn't use them for the crossover, grab them now. Sumo squat with a forward arm raise. So slightly wider than those hips, toes a little bit turned out. As you squat, reach your arms forward. As you stand, squeeze your glutes, arms by the thighs. 20 reps. Here we go. Squat to lift, stand to lower. If you want to add another element here, you could calf raise instead of standing tall. We will be doing calf raises later on, but if you want a little extra calf raise, go for it. How low can you go in your squat, keeping your spine tall and your belly engaged so you're not hurting your back here. Can you sit even lower? Halfway point, 10 more to go. Lifting from the back. Four more. Last 2. Last 1. All right, one more move with the weights. We'll come into a plie squat. 4 squats, palms forward. Bicep curls, 20 reps. Again, if you want to make it a little more interesting, you can add a calf raise, add a heel raise to it. Otherwise, you're staying low. Palms forward, upper arms connected to the body. Here we go. Watch that your wrists aren't doing the curling, right? We're bending the elbows. That's the action of the curl. Our biceps are what helps us do that. Wrists are not involved at all. 15 more to go. Try not to swing, stay controlled. Maybe you lower your hips even more. Sitting tall through the spine. Halfway there. Using that breath. 4 more and then our cardio. Last one. All right, ditch those weights. 30 seconds on one side of the body, 30 seconds on the other. You can pick which side you want to go to first. We'll be stepping out into a side lunge. Toes are forward, the leg you step out with is your bent leg, and then we hop up, lunge out, hop up. If you're not hopping, mod is your knee drive. You want to keep your straight leg, your grounded foot, really engaged the whole time. So it's like you've got a brace on that leg. The knee can't bend. It stays solid. So go ahead and find the side lunge you want. 30 seconds. This side starts now. So that side lunge to hop or that side lunge to knee drive. Keeping your standing leg straight. I like to use my arms in opposition to give me a little momentum, but you can do whatever you want with your arms. 15 more seconds on this side. Side lunge hop or side lunge knee drive. Big step out. We'll switch sides in 3, 2, 1. Okay, shake it out. Other side. Find your side lunge, knees forward, toes forward. Here we go. Side lunge to hop. Getting a little bit of coordination work in. Standing leg, strong, long, active quads, active glutes. How wide can you go in your side lunge? Get really low, really deep here. We're there in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a moment if you need to. Grab some water. All right, we've got strength next, no weights, atomic push-up, but since we don't have the TRX straps and we can't move both of our legs at the same time, we'll be taking single leg atomic push-up. So from your plank position, doesn't matter which leg you start with, I'll start with my left leg. When you bring that left knee to the arm, that's your push-up. Back to plank, other leg, push-up, that is the knee comes in, back to plank, okay? We have 20 total, 10 on each side. Setting up your plank, here we go. First leg, push-up. Second leg, push-up. Obviously, you could be going slower than me or faster than me. 20 reps total, 10 on each side. Using that exhale breath as you straighten your arms. Halfway there if you're going with my tempo. If not, hopefully you're counting for yourself. Strong shoulders, strong belly, strong legs. Two more each side. You got this. One more each side. All right, next we're going to leg all the way onto our bellies, working the back. Don't need any weights, just your body. We'll start with the arms forward like we're doing a Superman, but our feet will stay on the ground. So don't let your feet fly out for this next set of moves. We'll lift the arms and the chest. We'll create a Y shape, then we'll open out to a T shape, then we'll bend the elbows for a W, hands behind the back, return to start. And if, like me, you don't have enough space to do the T, maybe you readjust a little bit. Coming onto the ground, finding that Y shape. We have 20 of these. Here we go. Lift Y, T, W, O. Lift Y, T, W, O. And just keep going. If you miss a letter, a shape, don't worry about it. We're trying to strengthen the back. And by staying up and moving these arms, moving the scapula, we're doing a great job of that. Just keep those feet rooted. Neck stays long. There's nothing to really look at once you get this in your body. And again, you're not worried about messing up the letters. I like to sip in a little more air with every shape. You might too. Or maybe you push the air out with every shape. Really test your focus and concentration too, which may be a good thing in these times. Halfway there, friends. And as you start to get fatigued here, try not to just fling your arms in space. I know it's hard, but you got this. Finding that strength. We're almost there. The last 5. You're listening to your body though. If you needed to tap out earlier, by all means, no one can see you. It's fine. Last 2. Last 1. Take a big child's pose after that. Maybe turn the palms up. Relax the shoulders, bend the elbows. Maybe wrap the forehead side to side. If you want an additional stretch, you can always walk your hands over to one side. And then feel free to walk over to the other side. Okay, next move will be on our knees. You will want your weights. And if you know that standing on your kneecaps is a little painful for your knees, give yourself some extra padding. Fold up your mat. Grab those weights. So we'll be staying in this kneeling position. Glutes are tight, quads are tight. Again, even though this isn't a leg exercise, we just want to stay strong through the lower body. We'll start with the arms forward, palms in. Then we'll take a reverse fly, opening the arms down, palms still face forward, bringing the arms back up. If you feel your body moving forward and back, tuck your toes. You really don't want to move your torso forward and back as you do this. You're just moving your arms. Strong glutes, strong core, strong quads. Take the arms in front of you. Pull the shoulders down the back. Here we go. Down to that lower V, up to center. 19, 18, sitting up tall. 17, 16, 15. Feel free to close your eyes. This is one of those moves that once you get it in your body, it's just a matter of staying with the reps. The reps and the breath. Halfway point. Core tight. 5 more. Last 2. Last 1. Okay. Next is our cardio. You don't need weights. Go ahead and stand on up. We'll take it to a 180 squat with a jump. A little bit of choreography, but we've got this. So we'll either hop or calf raise, and then we'll either hop to spin 180 or just step yourself to the other side of the mat. Next hop, we squat, tap the floor. So it's a hop or a calf raise, a flip to 180, a squat to tap the floor for 1 minute. Again, if you lose the choreo, if you lose the sequence, it's fine. Just keep moving, okay? Pick your favorite side. We're starting with the hop, then the flip, then the squat. Here we go. 1 minute. Hop, flip, squat, hop, flip, squat. And inherently, if you're hopping all of this, the tap to the ground is a hop in itself. So it's a 1, a 2, a 3. A 1, a 2, a 3. Should feel pretty tiring. The good news is, after this, we get a little break, and then we're going to do it all over again. Less time, less reps. Almost there. Last 10. Last 3, 2, 1. Whew. Let that heart rate come down. Grab that sip of water. Hopefully, everyone's hanging in there. I'm excessively tired. But we're going to do this again. Instead of 1 minute on the clock, just 30 seconds. And instead of 20 reps, just 10. So we cut everything in half, is the good news. Keep letting the heart rate come down, grabbing your sip of water. For the next move, it's our inchworm to shoulder tap, so just make sure your mat area is clear. And we'll start in about 15 more seconds. So shake it out, stretch it out. Get yourself ready mentally to do this again. Again, less time, less reps. That's the good news. And we'll finish class with some core and some leg work on the mat. Okay, here we go. Come to the back of the mat. Inchworms to shoulder tap. 30 seconds starts now. Again, you're going for speed, but also good form. So if your form is compromised by you going super fast, slow it down. Core is always on. Every single one of these exercises, but particularly this one, because you're standing up and walking out, you want to support that low back. We're there in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, flip over onto your back. Skull crushers, glute press. Grab those weights. Arms over the shoulders, feet flat. Lift when you bend. Here we go for 10. Elbows stay over the shoulders. 9. Wrists, remember, wrist neutral. They don't move. You're just moving from the elbow. Trying to lift those hips as high as you can. 5 more. Last 2. Last 1. All right, come on down. Side plank, twist, and dip. Pick a side. Maybe you start with the side you ended on last time. 10 times twist and dip. Set up your version of side plank. Here we go. Twist, dip. And we've got 5 on each side, 10 total. Keeping that belly button to the spine. 1 more on this side. All right, that was easy. Take it to the other side. Setting up your version of side plank. Twist to dip. Here we go. Maybe you make this bigger with those less reps. Maybe everything becomes a lot bigger. 2 more. All right, grabbing those weights, alternating renegade rows, 10 total, 5 on each side. Remember this one, this version, we're just lifting the elbow up and then bringing the hand down. Add that mod of knees on the mat if you need to. Steady plank. Here we go for 10, alternating those arms. If your hips are wiggling, widen your feet or drop to those knees. Last 2. All right. Keep those weights on the mat. Cardio again. Those lateral plyo jumps, just that side to side. Remember, if you're not hopping, you're stepping. 30 seconds. Starts now. Here we go. Side to side. Remember, you don't want your feet too wide apart. Trying to move the legs If you're hopping at the same time, if you're stepping, obviously not at the same time. But if you're stepping, you're trying to stay low. Getting that lateral work in, challenging this plane of motion. You're there in 5. And let it go. All right. That crossover curtsy lunge, holding the weights or not. Starting with that right leg, remember we step over, we twist the other way, we come back to center, 2 feet together, okay? 5 on each side, 10 total, here we go. Cross, twist, forward, step back, cross, twist. One more on this side. All right, other side. Here we go. Cross, twist, forward, step back. See if you can get a little bit lower in your curtsy lunge. 2 more. 1 more. All right. Coming into that sumo squat, forward arm raise. Straightening up or adding that calf raise if you want. Take a moment, roll the shoulders back, shake the head out, get into your squat, and here we go. Really squeezing the glutes at the top. You got 8. Last 4. All right. Sumo squat. Plie squat. Toes out, heels in, wider legs. Bicep curls. If you didn't do the calf raise last time, try it this time. Just see what happens. 10 reps. Here we go. For 10. 9. You're grounded through your toes and the balls of your feet. Your upper arms are connected to your torso. Last 3. Can you sit a lower? Last 2. Last 1. Okay. Taking those weights down, back to our cardio. Side lunge hop. We'll do 15 seconds on each side. Remember, you pick your side and you hop or you knee drive. This will go by really fast. Here we go. See if you can pick up the speed from the last time you did this. Other side in 3, 2, 1. Okay. Find that side lunge, second side. Here we go. 15 seconds on the clock. Remember, you can do whatever helps you with your arms. Last 3, 2, 1. Okay. That single leg atomic push-up, 10 total, 5 on each side. Remembering that when we bring the leg in, that's when we've done the elbows, then we step back, alternating to the other side. Belly strong, push the hands into the mat. Here we go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Now that prone back bend work, which I think for me might have been the most challenging. Arms in that Y, arms in that T, arms in that W, arms in that O. Tops of the feet stay on the ground 10 times. Belly button close to spine. Arms start reaching out. Keep the feet on the ground. Here we go. Y, T, W, O. Y, T, W, O. 8 more. Find the tempo that works for you. Three more to go. 2 more to go. Last one, you got this. And again, I might recommend a child's pose. Relax the elbows, relax the forehead, palms face up. Again, that little side stretch might feel really nice, walking the hands out to either side of the body. Okay, team, coming on to those knees, grabbing those weights for that kneeling reverse fly. Again, extra pad up the kneecaps if you need to. Tuck the toes if you need to for more support. Starting the arms out from the chest, and then we'll open down, palms face up. Here we go, arms in front of you, belly tight, legs tight. Here we go, down for 10, back up for 9. Notice if your shoulders are lifting to your ears. Can you keep the shoulder blades pulling down? Lifting all the way back up to that chest height. 4 more. Last 2. Last 1. All right, ditch those weights. Last cardio exercise was that 180 hop, squat, and tap. Just 30 seconds. Remember, it's a 3-part move. Facing one side, you hop, you flip, you hop to squat. And you don't have to hop these. You can calf raise, step, squat without hopping. Pick your favorite side, or maybe the side you haven't started on. Here we go. Hop, 180, squat. Hop, 180, squat. And again, if you get lost in what's next, just keep moving. Don't think too hard about it. We're almost there. In 3, 2, 1. Okay. Grab that water, take that rest, let that heart rate come down. Okay. We have time. We're going to do this once more. 30 seconds and 10 reps again. So if we go any lower, why are we doing reps? So 30 seconds and 10 reps, exact same moves, and then we'll finish on the mat with some fun core and leg work. So set yourself up for your inchworms and your shoulder taps. No weights needed. 30 seconds starts now. As always, core tight. Your body knows what to do. Third time we've done this. You've probably done it like hundreds of times before. Keep it strong though. Don't let maybe that fatigue that's set in to let your form get sloppy. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, grab those weights, flip on your back, skull crushers, glute press. Last time we're here, 10 reps. Here we go. Bend the elbows, lift the hips, lower down for 9. Make sure that you're breathing in and breathing out fully. Four more. Last 2. Last 1. Okay. Side plank. Your way. Twist and tap. Set it up. Top arm overhead. Here we go. Flood it under. Tap it down. Remember, it's 10 total. 5 on each side. So we just have 3 more. Last one. Okay. Quickly get to the other side. Here we go. Twist and dip. 3 more in the books and no more of this today, unless you're taking another class and they do it in another class. Last one. All right, alternating renegade row. 10 total, 5 on each side. Grab those weights. Set up the plank that you need to be successful here. Core tight. Here we go for 10. Keeping those hips level and steady. Last 2, 1. Okay, back to core, back to cardio. Lateral plyo jumps. Those hop side to side. Pick a side. Feet hip distance apart. Here we go. 30 seconds. Last time we'll do this. Make it count. And maybe this time you want to jump a little bit higher. Like imagine that line on your floor is actually raised. Maybe like half a foot. Same for my steppers. Maybe lift those legs a little bit higher. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Crossover lunge. Right leg first. Crossing it over. Finding that twist. 5 each leg. Arms forward. Here we go. Cross. Twist. Center. Step back. Cross. Twist. Center. Step back. If these weights are not working out for you, do this without weights. Last time. Okay, other side. Here we go. Cross, twist, center. Getting into that deep curtsy lunge. 3 more. Last one. Okay, sumo squat, forward arm raise. Sit into that sumo. It's not your plie squat, so don't go super duper wide. Chest proud, here we go. Lifting and squeezing, coming down for 9. Calf raise is that optional thing. Last 3. And 1. Okay, bicep curl, plie squat now. Wider, more turned out. Calf raise if you want. Here we go for 10. Arms close to the body. Last 2 here. Okay, cardio next. Side lunge hop. Pick your favorite side. Find your side lunge. 15 seconds. Remember, you don't have to hop. If your knees are starting to feel not so great, knee drive instead. For 5, 4, 3, big step out, 2, 1. Okay, other side, set it up. Here we go. Driving off of that standing leg. If you haven't thought about your core in a minute, now's a good time, especially as you lean forward in the side lunge. You've got 3, 2, 1. Let's take it back to the mat. Single leg atomic push-up. 5 each leg, 10 total, alternating. Remember, the strong plank that works for your body. Pick your favorite leg to start. Here you go, knee drive, then the arms, step it back. Then the knee, then the elbows, step it back. You got this. Use that core as that supporting player, always helping out. Almost there. Last one on each leg. Okay, team. Prone. Y, T, W, O. 10 times. Last time we'll do this. Think about your belly even here. Set your arms up. And here we go. Feet stay down. Y, T, W, O. Y, T, W, O. Keep going. Eyes are facing the ground for about probably 90% of us. Keep that neck long. Halfway point, 5 more. Two more. Last one. Again, take that child's pose. Extend the back. Add the twist if you need to. Let yourself relax. All right. Kneeling reverse fly. And then our pop squat hops. Then we're on the mat for the rest of the time we have together. Find that kneeling position. Pat it up if you need to. Tuck the toes if you need to. Arms in front of the chest. Straight arms the whole time. Reach the arms down. Pull them back up. For 9. Again, great time. Belly button pulled in. Glutes tight. Quads strong. Inhaling. Exhaling. Three more. Last one. Okay, drop those weights. Hop, flip, pop and squat. Pick your favorite side. Here we go. Last little bit of cardio. That 1, 2, 3. Again, it's just about continuing to move. It's not about being perfect. This should really be driving the heart rate up. You're there in 5. And stop. All right. Grab some water. Last 5 minutes, we're on the ground. Yay. Okay. Next bit of moves, we're just doing 30 seconds for each move. You can decide for yourself how many reps you do. You could take it slow, you could take it fast. Starting with bear crawls. You're on your hands, you're on your knees. We're going to crawl the length of the mat and then crawl back. Another little coordination drill. Core, shoulders, quads. Okay? Find your all fours towards the back of your mat. Hover your knees off the mat just an inch. Keep your spine really long. And here we go. It helps to stay focused. And for that backwards movement, it's just like the front. Opposite hand, opposite leg. Try let the knees lift off the mat higher than where they started. You're there in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let it go. Side V up. You can do this in a variety of ways, and you can start on either side. Option 1 is really a side crunch. Keep your legs on the ground. Keep at least your bottom forearm on the ground, and you just come up, squeezing your waist, opposite elbow towards opposite hip, coming down. Little bit more here. You keep your forearm on the ground, you lift your elbow and your legs up, and you come all the way down. Third option is you're just on your bottom fingertips. You straighten this arm, straighten the legs, and try to tap the toes, okay? 3 options. I'll do the second option. You do either of the 3. And here we go. Exhaling lifts you up. And if you're taking your legs off the ground, really reach that whole side waist off the ground too. And And if you're just taking that side crunch, really lift that top elbow up, up, up. We're taking the other side in 5. Can you get a little bit higher with your lift? 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. You can stay facing the camera, just swivel onto the other hip. Same 3 options. Side crunch, a little bit higher, or straight arms, straight legs. Once again, I'll do the second option. Here we go. Exhale to lift it up. Using the obliques, using those deep abdominal muscles. You're not pulling your head or your neck with your hand. You're just letting that hand be a support mechanism. You're almost there in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Hamstring curls on our stomachs. You can do whatever you want with your upper body. You might want to rest your head on your arms and have your arms bent in front of you. We'll be flexing the feet, pulling the heels towards the butt cheeks as far as you can go, and then straightening the legs out. Think as much as you can about keeping that spine neutral, so almost like you're lifting your belly off of the ground. 30 seconds, set up your prone position, flex your feet, and here we go. Keep those feet really flexed. Try to move the right and left leg at the same time, moving them in, moving them out. Ten more seconds to go. You've got this. Last 3, 2, 1. All right. Roll to one hip. Bend those knees. Take a weight in the crook of the top knee. 30 seconds, top foot is flexed. You'll pull the knee into the chest and press the knee back behind you. Here we go, 30 seconds. This is our last move of class. Last move of class. We have one more side of this, but it's the last move. You're keeping those hips steady. Stack top hip over bottom hip. You're pulling in and you're pushing out. Keeping that squeeze of the leg on the crook, on the weight that's in the crook of the knee. You're almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, lift yourself up. One more side, and then we're done. Weight in the crook of the top leg should be your other leg now. Side lying down and however it's comfortable. Lift that top leg a little bit off the bottom and pull the knee in and push the leg back. Here we go, 30 seconds. Keep that squeeze on the weight nice and tight. Hopefully you have maybe something fun to read or watch or do tonight. Maybe you're taking one of the other 2 classes tonight. But hopefully you have something to nourish yourself after this, to dip in to the evening, take you into your Friday and into your weekend. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, release that weight. Sit yourself up. Take your legs nice and wide. Inhale to lift your arms up. And then exhale, big fold forward. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Lift your torso up. Shake your legs in. And we did it.